It's Kayla with the Celebration Company. Happy Wednesday afternoon. I hope you're having a great day. Y'all, today we are going to make a really cute fall tag. So I'm going to be using this tag right here that came from the Dollar General. It's really cute already on its own, but we're going to jazz it up a little bit, a lot of it actually. We're going to completely redo it and make a really beautiful, different style tag. Okay, I'm going to be using some of the designs from the craft paper this month. I am not 100% sure which one, but these are the ones that I pulled out. So we're going to be using these right here to make something beautiful. Definitely am using this sign right here. This one says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers," which I'm very glad because I was born in October. So anyway, so we're going to use that and some other fun things. I don't really know for sure what we're going to do. I just know we're going to make over this sign and we're going to make something beautiful. So when you hop on, say hey, let me know you're watching. I'm sorry I missed y'all yesterday. It was just a very busy day yesterday and I just ran out of time. So that happens on the occasion. I try not let it happen, but sometimes it does. And that was what happened yesterday. So, but I'm sorry I missed you all, but here I am now, and I'm so glad to see you. So let's see who's watching. Hi, Stacy. Hey, Larissa. Good afternoon. Hi, Linda. Hi, Pam. Happy Wednesday. Hey, Teresa. I miss you all too. Hey, Jamie. Hi, Glenda. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Jackie. Hello, Donna. Hi, Jerry. Hey, Maxine. I'm good. How are you? Stacy, the only thing that will happen if you use 20-pound paper instead of 32-pound, 20-pound is, I believe, thinner. So it's just not going to decoupage as well. The thinner paper is more likely to bubble up and crease and all of that thing. So it's just not going to decoupage as beautifully as the 32-pound paper does. So, but it's totally usable still. You can still use that. Hi, Rosemary. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Jamie. Just finished a beautiful picture from this one's craft paper for my new bathroom. Yay, Jamie. I'm glad to hear it. Hey, Stacy. Stacy, I get the 32-pound paper from Amazon. I use Hammer Mill Premium Color Copy Paper, and it's 32-pound. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Kathy. Hello, Ria. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Elizabeth. Hi, Joy. All right. Hey, Myrna. Hey, Sandy. Let's jump into it, okay? Let's see what we can come up with. All right, so I have this tag. I got this tag from Dollar General. I have had it for a little while. I'm going to go on and take this hanger off because it's going to be in my way. So I'm just going to pull that out. And then I'm going to grab my paint scraper and try and just remove this pumpkin that's on here. Just like that. And then I'm just going to pull this off of the back. Hello over on YouTube, okay? So just pulled that off. Don't think I'm going to be using that. And then there is a staple here in the middle. So I'm just going to take my flathead screwdriver to remove this staple. All right. So we have a blank surface to work with. I'm going to first grab my sign. So I'm going to be using this one here that says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." And we're just going to cut that out. So I'm going to use my paper cutter to get this trimmed out. I'm trying to be careful not to mess up the little tag over here too. All right, and let's cut this way. All right, And then I'm just going to cut it out here on this side. I'll go on and cut this side just to help me with centering the sign. Yes, Sandy, they are. Did you print your sign with a regular printer? Yes, Jerry, it's a inkjet printer that I use on 32-pound printer paper. All right, so this is going to kind of go on here, sort of something like that. And then I'm trying to decide if I want to use the wheat paper, so this one here. So I'm just going to kind of lay this on. I'm just trying to envision which one I like better. Or, hey, Dawn, hi, Mary. Or do I like the plaid? I love this plaid so much. I think I want to use the plaid. All right, we're going to use the plaid. Mary, it's a really great paper cutter. I just saw someone put the link on in the feed there from our Amazon storefront, so you can find that paper cutter there. All right, Teresa agreed with me. She said the plaid. I'm going to get out my walnut stain. I know, Jerry, and that's why we love the subscription, because I hate storing paper. I hate collecting it and digging through it and all of that. And so I love having these so I can just print what I need when I need it. Lori, and they're not on there yet, but they will be by the end of the week. All right, so we're just going to take our walnut stain, and I'm going to go over the edges to just darken these edges a bit. The top and the bottom first. The edges, these sides don't really matter right now because those sides are going to be removed. So we'll have to come back and do that later. Hey, Lisa. Just making sure I wasn't missing anyone's comment. And y'all, we are out of stock of a lot of the distress inks. We're working on getting those restocked. We've had some issues with ordering recently, and so it's just been very delayed. So I do apologize. We've been out of stock on several different ones for a while now. We are trying to get them back in stock, but we've just been having some issues. All right, I'm going to go on and decoupage the plaid onto my tag here. So let me grab my glue. I like plaid too. I especially love this plaid. I think it's just beautiful. Okay, so I just got my decoupage glue and then my pouncer. Both you can get at thecelebrationcompany.com. And I'm just gonna, I'm almost out, so I'm just dumping some right out onto my tag. And we're just gonna do a nice thin layer of glue all over. That's why I like to use a pouncer, because it helps me achieve that thin layer of glue, where a brush likes to put a little bit more glue on than a pouncer does. Okay. And I'll just lay that on. Oh, sounds good, Lorianne. Is it good? You liked it? Isn't it pretty, Danae? Okay. So just making sure that it is all adhered. And then I'll just take a knife. I think this way is a little easier, so I'm just going to use my Celebration Company knife. And I'll flip this over and then just cut off the excess. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, I'm just going to take my sander and just clean it up. I'm glad Lorianne. So I'm just going to remove the excess around the corners where they're rounded. And just get it cleaned up a little bit more. Okay. All right, just like that. So it's nice and smooth. Now I'll take my paper files and I'm just going to go right into the hole and just use this to remove the excess paper in the hole. Okay, there we go. This is a Dollar General tag. It was $2 from Dollar General. All right, so this is what we're looking like so far, kind of the idea. I'm not 100% sure what all we're gonna do, but this is where it's at. So I want to glue this on, and I think I'm gonna do something kind of like this. We're gonna kind of have a little bit on the bottom and a little bit on the top. It's amazing, isn't it, Mary? The glass surface is so good. It completely changed things for me. I feel like I was constantly trying to find the right thing to work on, and I will never go back. This right here is game changer, and it's totally worth the money. It's definitely, you know, a little bit of an investment, especially if you get the big one. But if you have the space, I highly, highly recommend it. All right. So just making sure that everything is covered and wet. And then we'll just glue this on. And I'm just centering it. Paint comes off easily. Only thing it can cut. Are you talking about the glass surface? It definitely gets scratches in it. Is that what you mean? And I really don't even care, honestly. I still use it to cut against, and you know, it's totally fine, in my opinion, to have the scratches. All right, so I'm gonna cut off the edges here. All right, there we go. Okay, so this is what it looks like already. Super cute. We're going to take our Distress ink, our walnut stain, and we're just going to go around all the edges now. So we'll just hit all these edges. I just think these distress inks just finish your pieces. They just make them look so much better. And just finished, and it's got more dimension to it. I just love it. Hey, Teresa Smith, I'm good. How are you? Okay. So just gives it this sort of shading around the edges. Can you all see that? Makes it look a little bit distressed and old. Okay. Just like that. So now we just need to embellish this. I think I'm going to put this jute hanger that was on it back on. And then we're just going to add some embellishments and see what looks good. Okay. Was that how that was on before? I think it was. Let me try this again. I'm going to do it like this. There we go. So the knot's at the top. Okay. So here's what I've got that I'm just sort of thinking about. I got a couple of things, so we'll see what looks good. I don't want to go too embellished. I don't want it to be busy necessarily. But I thought that we could do, I have this little tag here that is from this month's Crafty Kit. I thought it would be cute on there. I've also got some lace, this beautiful lace. And I thought possibly we could put it on the bottom just for a little softness. So I'm not sure if I like that or not. I think I need to cut it so that I can tell if I like it. And I'm going to fold this back. I don't know if I like it or not. Can y'all even see it? Okay, see that? So I don't know, but let's just play. Let's just play for a minute. I'm going to cut this tag out. I've also got some florals over here we can add. Let's cut this. You like the lace, Rhonda? Okay, here we go. So then let's distress this. Jerry's unsure about the lace. A lot of y'all seem to be pretty sure. I'm going to distress this. I'm still using the walnut stain. Okay, I think that's really cute on there. I like that a lot. Let's see what a piece of floral looks like. So I have these little flowers here that came from Hobby Lobby. They're super pretty. $2.99 regular price. And I know that they're 40% off right now. I thought that could be sort of pretty. I don't know if I want the whole thing or just one like spray. Just like, you know, kind of a stem. What do y'all think about the flower? Do you like the flower on there? And then we can take the Home Sweet Home and put it kind of like that. Sort of where I'm thinking. It might be sort of cute to do like a piece of washi tape. I don't know if I've got anything, or even a piece of masking tape would be pretty, because that would kind of go with this. I think I've got some thinner. Let me find the thinner. Hang on a second. I think I do. I did at one point, but I don't see it now. But we could still use this. And then just cut this down the middle. And get a cute little piece of tape that we could use. And I'm just going to kind of tape this on just to kind of give you an idea of what I'm talking about. So let's see. Okay, I'm going to cut off one of these flowers. Start there. So I'm just going to use my precision cutters to just cut right up against the stem. So I can just kind of keep the whole stem there. And then we'll just cut so it's not super long. And take the tape, I'm going to cut it, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, y'all tell me, what do you think about this? Does this look good or no? I can't quite decide. I think I might like it. So then we'll take the little Home Sweet Home. I don't know, is that too much? That might be too much. That tag might be a little too much. Let's see what the lace looks like on the bottom. Y'all like the flowers? Okay, I think I like the lace with the flowers. I think it brings the lace together. Let me see if I can show you. What do y'all think? I think that's sort of cute. I think I'm going to go for it. All right. I have my precision tip on my hot glue gun, but I do have my temperature on low right now, so that could be an issue. I agree. That's what I'm thinking, because there's already words on there. I don't know if I like the tag. Don't like the tape. All right, so then I'm just gonna fold the raw edges in or over so that you don't see them. Okay, there we go. All right. Oops. All right, I think I'm gonna have to tack this down a little bit to make it stay. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of hot glue behind the stem just to make it lay down. Okay. Because the tape's not quite strong enough to hold it. Oh, that's so pretty. Look how cute that is. Jerry, it was the stupid hot glue strings. All right. So I'm just trying to decide if we're going to stop here. I think we decided we don't like the tag. But I feel like that side needs something. I feel like it needs something. I don't know. So let me just look and see if anything else jumps out at me. I like it a lot the way that it is. I don't see anything else that is giving me the right vibe. I think another flower is just not going to be, you know, it's just kind of a little too much, I think. We can try. I don't think I'm going to like this, but nope, I don't like that. I also grabbed this sort of mustardy color, but I don't think I'm going to like that either. That's too, that's not right. Let me see, hang on a minute. Got this one from Dollar Tree. It's always fun. I don't think I'm gonna like it. I don't like it. I might try, do I have a cream one? Yeah, I do. Let's try this one. We could maybe even distress it a little bit. Y'all don't like the tape. I don't like that. Nope, it's competing too much. I'm thinking the same thing, Teresa. I'm thinking the same thing. I'm not a symmetry person, but I like balance. And so that's where I'm at, is I'm feeling it just needs a little bit of balance. But I'm not finding what that is. Possibly we could maybe do a little bit of some greenery. I don't know if I like that either. So I think someone said they didn't like this tape. Let me see if I can remove this tape. Let's see how that looks. Do you like that better without that piece? Or do we just need to remove the tape altogether? I don't know if I can remove this one or not. Looks like I can. Do you like it better without the tape? Maybe if I kind of adjust the flowers a little bit and make them come over, I think that helps. Like that. I think that helps a lot, moving the flower over instead of it being just straight up. That helps to balance it a bit. All right, I think I like it. I think I'm gonna do one thing though. The white wording's bothering me just a bit. So I'm gonna grab vintage paper, or old paper rather. And I am going to go over the words with this old paper, just to soften that white a little bit. Okay, that's looking better. There we go. All right, so there we go. All done. Beautiful fall tag. Beautiful greens and creams. That turned out really pretty. So if you're not a craft paper subscriber, you can still subscribe and receive these designs. There are so many possibilities and so many options of things that you can make, things that you can do. You don't want to miss the opportunity, y'all. It's just $10 a month. So make sure that you check that out. I will be back tomorrow. I hope y'all have an amazing day. And I will